Bonjour chaîne YouTube, bienvenue pour l'épisode 11. On arrive au repère là. Et on va pas tarder à arrêter Harriet Jones. Bah, c'est où? Putain. Chier, je me suis trompé d'endroit. Je pensais que j'y étais mais en fait pas du tout. Putain. Pourquoi ils ont pas juste ouvert la porte, sérieux? C'est par où? Jack c'est par où? Jack c'est par où? Non, c'était par là, hein. Je suis presque sûr que c'était par là. Ah oui, il fallait que je tombe dans le trou. Il fallait que je tombe là. Putain, ici il y avait un boss fight ici. Ensuite par là-bas. Putain. Ouais, il y a des rats, je peux les manger si je veux. What? Je suis où déjà? Ah, c'est par là. Oula. Il y a plus grand monde, hein.
This place has been ransacked.
They've
all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style. Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
À l'étage, je suppose. Non. Ah, ça c'est un rang, on s'en fout. Oui, je suis seul, mais bon, il est tôt. Pour certaines personnes. Attends, mais... Trouver rien. Suivre les traces de sang. Bah, en vrai... je veux bien les suivre, mais... Salut Herville, t'es toujours là. Je suis tellement pas prêt pour ce duel. Enfin pour ce... Oh putain de merde. Bonjour, cher maître.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
Ah, attends. Ah oui, c'est le compteur YouTube qui bug, c'est ma faute. Enfin, en vrai, non, c'est la faute de stream machin, mais il se met pas bien à jour.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. she has metamorphosed into an apocalypse, born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they reappear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Allons-y. Ok. Je stresse un peu, hein. Je vous avouerai. Putain, il est dégueu lui.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Oh là là là, ça va être dégueu à voir, hein. Cachez-vous les yeux.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you.
Ça doit puer sa mère. Oh là 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 là.
Oh, my poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature? Poor baby! Where is he?
Elle fait mal. Waouh.
Is this a dream, my child? Am I awake? Is this anger I feel? Is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now? Feed your mother, child!
Aïe.
Give me more! They are so young, so tasty! I will reap the land with my fury, abandon their lives, spread the crop.
Aïe. Merde.
Eat, for this is my body. Do you think your champion defeated me, my child?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
C'était tout pourri. C'était tout pourri.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Sewer-Skulls.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's all over now. The epidemic has been stopped.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time.
Préférer le boss à la
And I
personne à qui je parle.
sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
On a fini les jeux, enfin on a fait le boss final là.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient, malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time.
On m'avait dit qu'il serait pas ouf le boss final, mais en vrai c'est pas plus mal, comme ça je passe pas 10 ans dessus.
But there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Donc on est le fils du fils de la reine des vampires.
This is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Ça dit des choses pas très... Bon bah on a fini le jeu là, on a épilogue.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Okay.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
Ah mais là on arrive à la fin, on va vraiment savoir tout ce que c'est. Enfin tout ce qui se passe.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
In their leader, you now have a spy behind enemy lines. By guiding your progeny, you may yet protect your immortal friends for some time to come. If you dare.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Ouais, c'est ultra intéressant ce qu'il dit. Qui sont vos fils?
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
Oh. William Marshall est le fils de mon
This
maître.
is madness. How many have
Enfin,
you
le fils
created?
de mon père en fait, enfin de mon
Who
créateur.
else? Shakespeare? Isaac
J'ai la
Newton?
moto qui passe à côté de chez
Alfred
moi.
the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
Nous sommes donc tout...
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Ça vous intéresse pas sur le chat et moi ça m'intéresse beaucoup.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now too?
Have I not already answered that question?
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
Oui, mais je suis désolé, mais moi ça m'intéresse.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
Oh,
King
intéressant.
Arthur was also your
Le
project.
roi Arthur est un vampire.
Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Oui, le jeu est en
Now
VO.
you found the castle, Jonathan
Le
Reed.
jeu est en VO,
Only
anglaise
you
et
can
on fait des
answer that.
sous-titres.
Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Je fouille un peu. Hein. M'en voulez pas. Putain, je peux pas l'ouvrir derrière. Enfin, je peux pas débloquer la porte.
It's locked, all right. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere. This castle is falling apart. That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently. This painting looks suspicious. A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
J'ai tout de suite trouvé le délire, quoi. Alors, il faut que je trouve... Passage secret. Donc... une épée et un soleil. Et une lune. Passage secret, il doit être en dessous. Okay, donc ça mène au même endroit, on s'en fout. Je suppose qu'il faut descendre. Non, même pas. Oh, vous parlez dans le chat, j'arrive pas à tout suivre, je vous avouerai. Une lune, un croissant de lune et une épée. Croissant de lune et une épée.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
Ah. Ok, ça se passe ici du coup.
One last switch, and...
Donc il manque la lune. Qui n'est pas là. Où est la lune? Attendez. Là, il y a l'épée. Je pense que c'est dans la même salle. Hein. C'est juste que ça doit être par là. Là, il y a... Non, là, il n'y a pas de mécanisme. Ah. Là.
Voila.
Voilà. effet, voilà. Oh la vache! Tellement d'infos. Bonne nuit, Hugo. C'est dommage que tu quittes à la fin quand on va avoir une réponse. Ah, en parlant de réponse, c'est derrière ça qu'on va pouvoir...
Drop your sword, father. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No, never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and saviour of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my
Tu supportes tout, tu t'en bats les couilles, t'as
This
aucune
catastrophe
émotion.
was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo. who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
Ok.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has,
Bonne nuit,
Jonathan.
Herville. Merci d'être passé.
I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I need to know more. I want to know who you really are. Where you were born. Where you lived.
I was born Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood in 1551 in Hertfordshire. My parents owned a pub
À la prochaine,
in
Herville. Merci
Hoddesdon.
d'être passé. C'était cool.
Are you satisfied?
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me.
Au revoir.
He taught me how to behave.
Pourquoi t'a-t-il choisi?
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse, forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long, as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? Have you not betrayed me?
I had choices to make.
I forgive you, and that is my choice.
Elizabeth, I love you.
Then let me go now.
Wait! No!
On y croit tellement pas. Ouais, je suis resté après 2 heures, je pouvais pas me barrer. Ouais, bah je suppose. Ça se finit comme ça?
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, but the cost was dire. Blood and tears, both parched by cleansing flames. You've lost your way, my champion bittersweet. I am moved to pity, as I feel your rampant rage void of purpose or meaning. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
J'ai aucune idée de savoir si c'était la bonne ou mauvaise fin en vrai. Alors... Salut petit panda, qu'est-ce que tu fais cette heure-ci? Bon, bah on a fini le jeu. Eh bien écoutez... Mouais. Je m'attendais à un climax final intéressant, mais finalement c'était pas fou. Je suis un peu déçu, comme dirait l'autre. Et en fait, je cherche... Je cherche la vraie fin, en fait. Qu'est-ce que ça change? Je crois que j'ai eu la mauvaise fin, il me semble. Ouais, j'ai eu la mauvaise fin. C'est bien ce que je pensais. J'ai eu la fin qui se finit en gros en... J'ai un peu perdu les boulons, quoi. La fin, elle dit... Elle dit quoi? Ouais, enfin la bonne et la mauvaise fin, des différences pas pour vraiment grand chose, quoi. C'est juste que je suis avec Ashbury, quoi. Et bah après des toits, et ça que sera la suite? Bah après ça, je vous ai dit, ce sera sûrement Captain Spirit. Bah en vrai, la vraie fin, elle est pas si bien que ça, quoi. Je veux dire, tant pis, j'ai perdu l'amour de ma vie, et puis quoi encore? Qu'est-ce que... Je veux dire, ah, ok, très bien, ok, elle est morte, et puis je m'en fous, je veux dire, j'ai pas eu de climax final. Non, c'est pas Life is Strange 2, arrêtez de croire ça, bordel. Captain Spirit n'est pas Life is Strange 2, ça a été dit. Captain Spirit, c'est une histoire dans le même univers, qui raconte l'histoire du Captain Spirit. Voilà. Enfin, en gros, je sais pas exactement de quoi ça parle, mais ça parle d'un enfant qui peut devenir un sorte de super-héros, quoi, et qui a des petits pouvoirs, mais voilà. Donc voilà. Donc le prochain jeu sera un autre jeu de .NET Studio, qui est donc ceux qui ont fait Vampyr, mais ceux qui ont fait Life is Strange et Before the Storm et Captain Spirit. Et justement, c'est Captain Spirit qu'on fera la prochaine fois, je pense. Cependant, je vais quand même procéder à un vote pour essayer de pêcher vos avis sur le prochain LivePlay que vous avez envie de voir. Je mettrai 4 ou 5 jeux auxquels vous pourrez voter. Dedans, je sais pas quel jeu je mettrai, mais il y aura sûrement Captain Spirit du coup, pour avoir à peu près vos avis. Le sondage, il sortira sur Twitter et sur le Discord, donc si vous n'êtes pas sur le Discord, je vous invite à rejoindre le Discord pour pouvoir voter, et pas que, hein, pour savoir quand je sors mes dernières vidéos, quand je stream, et quand je parle, tout simplement parler avec moi, et que je parle avec vous, et que vous parlez avec plein d'autres gens. Donc voilà. Et sinon, au pire, si vous n'avez pas envie de rejoindre le Discord, vous avez Twitter, vous avez juste à me follow sur Twitter, et de temps en temps vous checkez mon profil pour voir si j'ai sorti le sondage. Voilà. À quand le prochain live? Eh bien, pas avant dimanche soir, je pense. Le prochain live ce ne sera pas avant dimanche soir. Là, je suis, on va dire, en week-end. Enfin, en week-end. En gros, demain, je sors Enfin là je vais aller voir vite fait les quêtes événements qui sont sortis cette nuit, mais en gros je ferai une vidéo rapido demain sur les quêtes événements de Monster Hunter World, comme tous les vendredis. Mais ça se limitera à ça, et du coup bah on se retrouve soit dimanche, soit lundi. C'est comme je verrai, on verra bien. Voilà. Alors je devais sortir un bilan sur Détroit. Et il se trouve que du coup je dois aussi sortir un bilan sur Vampyr. Je sais pas si je vais pouvoir sortir sur Détroit parce que du coup entre deux bah, j'ai fini Vampyr, c'est sûr. Mais je vais essayer de sortir un bilan au moins sur Vampyr, et si je peux je vais aussi en sortir un sur Détroit, donc à voir. Sachant que voilà. Et j'ai aussi entendu parler que le 15 juillet, il me semble, il y aura un live chez Capcom pour nous montrer du gameplay du nouveau BMOS. Donc c'est une bonne chose, et à partir sur ce live là il y aura sûrement du pardon, il y aura sûrement du gameplay du coup du nouveau BMOS, mais surtout il va sûrement y avoir qu'on appelle ça l'annonce du coup de l'événement de cet été avec le patch lié aux armes, et je vous ferai comme la vidéo que j'avais fait vis-à-vis du Devil Joe qui était arrivé avec l'événement du printemps, un petit peu avant l'événement de printemps d'ailleurs. Il y aura sûrement plein mal de trucs à faire à ce moment là, donc on fera ça ensemble et je vous tiendrai au courant de ce que j'aurais pu apprendre. Voilà plus ou moins. Les nouveaux monstres on sait pas, on sait juste qu'il y aura un live qui nous présentait le monstre le 15 juillet, et il faut, je pense, faut compter pour je sais pas, mi-juillet pour l'avoir, voire fin juillet, début août peut-être. Ça me paraît gros, mais peut-être qu'on l'aura le 15 aussi, je sais pas. Voilà, bah on a fini Vampyr, et pour mettre du coup pour donner un point de vue sur ce jeu, l'histoire en soi est pas si folle que ça. Je suis un peu déçu, je m'attendais à un climax final. Bof, ça m'a pas transcendé. L'ambiance était réussie, le personnage était ultra stylé, mais on n'a même pas vu notre créateur quoi, merde. On sait même pas pourquoi est-ce qu'il nous a choisi, on sait même pas dans quelles circonstances il nous a choisi. On sait tellement peu de choses en fait, et les seules choses que je voulais savoir, et ouais, je l'ai pas su quoi. J'ai pas appris ce que je voulais. Donc pour moi le jeu mérite un 14-15 sur 20. Je suis désolé d'être aussi méchant, mais j'ai eu beaucoup de mal à me lancer dans le jeu. Je l'ai continué parce que un pote m'a dit qu'il était vraiment bien, et c'est le cas, il est bien. Sauf que on conduit un camion, les émotions sont pas là, et l'histoire est pas si folle que ça. Le seul truc qui marche dans le jeu, c'est même pas les graphismes en soi, parce que les graphismes sont normaux, on va dire, ils cassent pas trois pattes à un canard. Mais l'ambiance y est, et c'est une ambiance que j'apprécie beaucoup, donc je lui mettrai un 14. Voilà. Bon, c'est fini pour cette VOD, pour les gens qui avaient regardé du coup ce LivePlay. Merci d'avoir tout regardé le LivePlay, nous sommes à l'épisode 11, et c'est maintenant que ça se finit. Mets des pouces bleus, abonne-toi si t'as aimé ce que je fais, et suis-moi sur Twitter, tchou, sous YouTube.